Hello, my name is Adriana Crickle. I had the opportunity to contribute some music for Four-Eyed Monsters podcast, and I wanted to say thank you. It started when a friend told me to visit the Four-Eyed Monsters website, and I had checked out the podcast.
Welcome to the episode 1 of the Four-Eyed Monsters video podcast.
I was instantly hooked and became a big fan. I sent the filmmakers an email and some samples of music I had done. I mentioned if they needed any help with music to give me a holler. A few days later, they hollered. Phone numbers were exchanged and digital files were transmitted. I got busy noodling this tune you now hear. Discussions took place via email on how to finesse the tune. I was a little nervous at first because I didn't want to be responsible for delaying the episode in any way. But to my relief, the filmmakers needed some time to assemble the abundance of clips to weave their story. It was interesting to watch the progression of the episode. We would send each other QuickTime and audio files over the internet, thousands of miles apart from each other. This early cut contained my favorite soundbite.
Do what I did, hand it to you, you do what you did, we create something. Here, you babysit the baby, and you go, oh, look how I made the baby grow. I loved that.
But nonetheless, it was eventually cut out. To my surprise, 3 more rough cuts came my way, all very different from previous versions. I could tell the filmmakers were affected by the events and were possibly struggling to assemble those uncomfortable moments. But eventually it all came together and they successfully assembled their story. Final audio files were transmitted, and soon after they launched episode 6.
Welcome to the Four-Eyed Monsters video podcast. Episode 6. We have music this episode by Adriana Crickle, as well as by Golden Pasta. And we want to say a special thanks to the Sally Johnson Acting Studio, and definitely check the show notes for links.
Soon after, my little webpage began to obtain interest. And flattering comments were posted. All in all, my story is dull and lacks the drama that episode 6 itself had contained. But nonetheless, I had a great time collaborating. Thank you, Four-Eyed Monsters, for letting me assemble this tune.